David, video 8, procurement. Hi David, absolutely welcome to the Business Expo Junction Spring 2025. As one of our main procurement partners within Concept Consultancy, how have you found the event bringing you networking and opportunity?
Hi, Daniel. First of all, thank you for having me here. It's been an absolutely pleasure. So, obviously, working with you guys and partnering with you, it feels like, being in the right spot. I think that, this expo, it really triggers a lot of, good comments and good activations towards what we do. And potentially, I think it will be a green tick in all ambits because I would say roughly 90% of all meetings that we will be having or we had will be successful. So,
Absolutely true.
yeah.
I mean, working with you has been brilliant over the last few months. I mean, just the drive, sitting down with clients, with guests, showing the products, people, your produce is, as I say, insanely good quality. Everyone wants to know the price point, which is the key essential in any business now. But the value, the price is very competitive with everyone. Mind the camera, please.
We are still alive.
We're still live. So let me ask you something outside of what we're doing. So, in essence, let me ask you a few different questions personally. What is your favorite restaurant in the world?
Well, Daniel, as like London, it has a lot to offer.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you and me, as much as we know what each other, we are foodie persons. So to give you one restaurant for me is going to be very, very difficult.
Of course.
I will say narrow it down to any specific cuisine or
Top
something
three.
like top
Give
three.
me your top three. Give me your top three.
All right.
And then
all
tell
right,
me
all right.
what you think.
So I think I will go for different types of areas. I will go something more like uh, local to my roots, to Spain.
Yeah.
I would say Vivo in Shoreditch.
Very nice.
Really like it.
Beautiful.
Like quality,
Very nice. I've been there.
good price.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Very lovely.
I think it's a good product.
Yeah.
Good quality price. They're not gonna rip you off.
Yeah.
So yeah. Secondly, I would say Monkey House, for even though it's closed, as you know, but like going back to my roots to what.
Because you're not allowed to say self-made. Say something current. You're not allowed to say.
Okay.
I mean, I can always say the old
Fair
stuff.
enough,
that I
fair
used to
enough. So I'm going obviously to my very good friends of mine, Piranha.
do. Okay, beautiful.
Yeah,
that's fun.
I love
Really fun.
the food. Obviously, congratulations to my mate.
Great team.
Mark Moran's team is in
Very
there.
good team.
The owners as well. So obviously, it's a shout out to be there. And,
Absolutely.
And the vibes,
Good.
incredible.
No, the vibe is brilliant.
Good cocktails as well. So yeah. And last but not least, top one, I will go again to my roots, Sabor in.
That was lovely.
Yeah, I will say, in one restaurant you have like a little bit of nibbling, like tapa style in the bar. Then you have the cuisine on top, and then you have the brasserie as well in the upper restaurant.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
In all these videos, we're going to put everyone's hashtag and handle so you can actually follow it and see exactly what David is talking about,
absolutely,
which they are
yeah.
brilliant. Lovely. So,
By the
now-
way, this is no sponsorship. Yeah?
no, this is not paid activation. They are top clients that he has, but he has many clients, and so do we. But we're just saying the top three without any prejudice. So, tell me also, what is your favorite drink in the world and where?
Well, again, like very, very open question. I will say, I'm a tequila lover
Okay.
and a mezcal lover. So agave spirits are always on my niche. I would say a twist on old fashioned with tequila.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I would say a last word with mezcal as well.
Beautiful. Very
So,
nice.
yeah.
And
So,
where? Where would you have this?
I would say always in a rooftop or
On the sunset.
on a sunset, on a sunrise, by the beach. Yeah. So,
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and last but not least, tell me if you could change anything within hospitality, the one thing that is your peeve or something that you love, what would you change?
Oof, very good question, Daniel. I think obviously within my experience now, over 14 years in the field, I felt like hospitality is, like in a really tough situation. I think we lost the passion in terms of, like the old school hospitality that we had before.
Yeah.
I would say, like now after COVID, and I don't know about in any other countries, but I'm talking mainly in UK. That's where I live, and and I I feel every day.
Yeah.
I would say, people to recover this passion. Like hospitality is always, you know, always trying to go above and beyond of what customer needs,
See.
what customer, wants, without thinking about, this constantly, like 40-hour frame. I know everybody and is aware that hospitality is not being paid or very well looked after, but like I just I, I will not go into these topics. I will just emphasize it about doesn't matter, like if you work 35, 40 hours, obviously just do it with passion, back onto, like your wages are paid by the customer that you're having. So, like
Do it with
just,
passion.
yeah,
Execute it as best as you can.
yeah,
Yeah.
execute it. Obviously, but this passion to go
Absolutely.
above and beyond. Yeah,
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much.
you're very
It's
welcome.
been a pleasure having you again.
Yeah, same
It's
wise.
fun.
Yeah,
I love working with you. It's fucking
yeah.
amazing.
Same wise.
Sorry, F word, but it's brilliant. And looking forward to our future together and doing so much more.
Ah,
Let's network and see how everything else is going.
Yeah.